chapter 6. And Nephi says that he's not going to give the genealogy of his fathers in this part of his record, or going to give it on these plates any longer in writing, because his genealogy is already given in the records that Lehi has kept and written earlier. Nephi is not going to include it in his own records, the genealogy. And it doesn't matter to him if he to give a full account of everything that Lehi has done, because there's so much that he's done that cannot be written upon these plates. Remember, Nephi had 2 sets of plates, right, that he wrote. And on these particular plates, he's only written the things that are of importance to God. The reason that he's keeping this record, the reason that he's writing this record, is to convince and to persuade people, men, to come unto the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob and be saved. So his whole intention of keeping this record, of writing this record, is to convince people, to convince human beings to come to the Lord and be saved. Wherefore the things that are pleasing to the world I do not write. So he's not going to write the things that people in the world, humans, might like to hear, but he's going to focus on writing the things that are pleasing to God. And as he ends this chapter, chapter 6, he says that he's going to leave instructions for his descendants to only write the things that matter, that can actually make an impact to the lives of men, that are things that are worthwhile and worthy and speak of God on these plates in the future. So the things that stood out for me here were that, first off, he says our genealogy is not that important. All that matters is that you know that we are descendants of Joseph. And second, the most important thing that I found was that he says that he desires to write the things of God. Now, why does he desire to write the things of God? He desires to write the things of God so there's a record that out there that would convince people, especially people in our time and life, in our dispensation, to come to God, to turn to him, to read the scriptures and feel closer to him. And that's what this whole chapter is about. It's really short. It's just 6 verses, and it's short and sweet. So his desire again is to write the things of God so that men may turn to him and be saved.